It's official, Racetrack revived. The NASCAR All Star Race is heading to North Wilkesboro Speedway in 2023, but what changes are being made to the track before then? The NASCAR playoff picture is still wide open after Darlington. The IndyCar season ends this weekend. The Motocross Championship wrapped up over the weekend. Strap in, gearheads, with the latest motorsports news in about 10 minutes. This is Shifting Gears. I'm Alan Bailey, and before we get started, make sure you smash the subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest videos and log on to AmericanRacingNetwork.com for the latest on these stories. It lives. Speedway Motorsports and NASCAR officially announced today, as part of NASCAR's 75th anniversary season, the NASCAR All Star Race will head to the historic North Wilkesboro Speedway in 2023, capping off a 3-day weekend event at one of stock car racing's most storied venues. May 19th through 21st, 2023. Tickets will go on sale later this fall. In a massive twist of irony, North Wilkesboro takes the All-Star Race from Texas Motor Speedway in 2023 after Texas took a cup date from North Wilkesboro in 1996. Does this mean that the Texas Motor Speedway can die now? Oh gosh, no, wait. Does that mean we have to revive Texas in 2049? Quick, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Well, Sunday's opening night of the 2022 NASCAR playoffs did produce drama, damage, and distress. And at the end of it all, petty GMS driver Eric Jones won the 500. A major upset to the NASCAR playoff run. Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott are the favorites to win Kansas on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific on USA. Formula One Championship leader Max Verstappen made quick work of a safety car restart to win the Dutch Grand Prix on Sunday, making it 4 straight wins in a row for Verstappen for the first time in his F1 career. That's his 10th win this season alone. The Italian Grand Prix is Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on ESPN and the F1 app. Big shock. NASCAR has made a rule change because one of its drivers' car randomly caught fire at the Southern 500. Kevin Harvick was fired up when his car collected tire rubber on the racetrack, built it up under the car, overheated, and then eventually caught fire, sending flames into the car under green.
The rocker panel just caught on fire. We just keep letting cars burn up, letting people crash into stuff, get hurt. Like, we don't fix anything. Now we just riding around out there and the car catches on fire, so just shitty parts.
Your attitude at this point, obviously, I mean, you've been frustrated anyway, but now it affects your race.
Yeah, well, they don't care. It's cheaper to not fix it.
How do we change it?
Find somebody to run the show that can run it.
Many crew members in the garage doubt that these new rule changes will actually solve the problems of this car, but most agree with Harvick's claims that NASCAR cares more about money than the safety of its drivers. For more on this story, visit AmericanRacingNetwork.com or the link below. Scott McLaughlin led a 1-2 Penske finish Sunday at Portland International Raceway, scoring his 3rd win of the season that moved Will Power 1 race closer to the NTT IndyCar Series Championship. Power takes a 20-point lead into the finale over both Newgarden and 6-time IndyCar champ Scott Dixon. The 2022 IndyCar season ends at the Firestone Grand Prix this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific on NBC. Oscar Piastri made it official with this video.
I'll be joining the Formula One grid in 2023 with McLaren. I am super excited to be joining the grid and with such a prestigious team like McLaren. I have no doubt it's a great place to start my career. And yeah, it's been a long road up until this point. I've been racing for 12 years, and this was my dream from the very beginning.
Piastri will join McLaren in a multi-year deal in 2023 after Formula One's contract board ruled in his favor against Alpine on Friday. Alpine was in dispute with Piastri, who was the team's reserve driver, after he said he didn't want the promotion to the Alpine seat vacated by Fernando Alonso for next year. He will replace Daniel Ricciardo, who's looking for an F1 ride for 2023. Best finish ever. The NASCAR Xfinity Series keeps giving us epic finish after epic finish at Darlington, and we just got the best one yet on Saturday. Kyle Larson, Sheldon Creed, and Noah Gragson in an epic three-way battle in the closing laps saw this amazing last lap, with Creed trying a video game move to win it, but it was Gragson coming out on top. And he did have the dominant car leading the most laps. There's only 2 races remaining before the start of the Xfinity playoffs. They race at Kansas this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific on USA. The first moto of the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Round 12 at Fox Raceway told the story of the 2022 season, as Eli Tomac and Chase Sexton finished nose to tail in a race that had more than a 1-minute gap on the field. These two were so good all season. They won 22 of the 24 motos and finished 1-2 17 times this year. They swapped the red plate 3 of the last 5 rounds heading into the season finale on Saturday and stayed within a point of one another for most of it. But when the checkers finally fell on the end of the season, Tomac easily won the overall with a pair of wins over the weekend, but the drama never evaporates. Congrats, champ. Greg Anderson scored his landmark 100th win in Pro Stock, while Antron Brown, Ron Capps, and Matt Smith also claimed victories at the Dodge Power Brokers NHRA U.S. Nationals at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Anderson could have not have scripted his 100th win any better by winning the landmark race at Indy, but also defeating his KB teammate Dallas Glenn in the final round. NHRA has the weekend off before heading to Maple Grove next weekend. In Kyle Busch 2023 watch, rumors and reports have Busch moving over to Chevy, with Colic Racing looking less and less, RCR and the 8 car looking like the favorite, as well as 2311. Busch is still looking over his options, and negotiations are changing hour to hour between these organizations. But where do you think Kyle Busch will land in 2023? Let me know in the comments down below. NHRA officials have announced the details of the full 2023 Camping World Drag Racing Series schedule, including a return to the fan favorite Route 66 Raceway in Joliet, Illinois. The full 2023 schedule's up on AmericanRacingNetwork.com. Speaking of which, for more on any of these stories, make sure that you go check out AmericanRacingNetwork.com to keep up on all the latest motorsports news you need to know. ARN, the Motorsports Authority. Thank you so much for watching. For Shifting Gears number 131, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track.